Oh, that is just brilliant. So, I mean, wow. So, that's like high school. I want to know about, so we've obviously seen what Little Alan was all about. Again, not making a joke about your penis. We're talking about the show. How did you get to, like, where you are now? Did you go to uni? What was those teenage and, like, young adult life like for you?
I mean, when people say, what's your childhood like? It's like, with me, I was, and childhood is like, it's such a long stretch, isn't it? You weren't just one kid as a child. I mean, I was 0 to 9, I was kid, class clown, mucking about. Then puberty came along, very shy. All of a sudden, girls didn't want to hang around you. They want to hang around the boy with the motorbikes. They want to hang with me. And funnily enough, the boys don't want to hear about the Golden Girls or
Murder, She Wrote.
Or Murder, She Wrote or Angela Lansbury. Funnily enough, very weird that. Then really lonely, 13 to 16. What the hell's going on? And then, as you'll see in the thing, I found drama. I like drama, like acting. That was my kind of thing. And it boosted my confidence. And then... And then I went to, I didn't have any range, so I went to Middlesex University, the Drama and Theatre Studies course, and it wasn't the best course, if I'm honest, but there was one module you could do, all set up in modules, stand-up comedy, and I did that, and then I performed in a pub in Camden, and you had to do 10 minutes of material in front of a live audience, and your tutor would be at the back and mark you. Well, I'm not blowing my own trumpet, but I blew the roof off. I did it all the time. And they said, oh, you should do it, Alan. This is good. And then the next week, I booked in a place in Camden. I died on my arse. I've never been booed off so much. Just abuse your shit.
No.
And so for 10 years, I didn't do another stand-up show. And oh, my God, fuck that. I mean, I was being sick. If I was go on, I was just shaking. I thought, I can't handle that. And then I just stuck in a load of shitty jobs, call centre work. I packed shampoo, packed dog food. I put the currants and sultanas into fruit and fibre. Did you know that? Yes, I did.
I quite like fruit and fibre. People did.
I put the fucking... I put what?
I said I thought they were well placed.
They were,
really nicely spread out.
I really loved that job. I dragged it out. One. No, I tipped them in the big thing. Like that. This is all like in the 90s for health and safety. You know? Glasses would fall off. Who cares?
It's all right. Adds to the flavour.
Glass eye. Oh, it's all right. More crunch.
Oh my God.
And so and then stuck in a crap job, and then my friend entered. I'm whizzing through, by the way, because it's so boring.
Yeah, of course.
You can. My autobiography is in Oxfam. It's in 50p. You can read it there. And then someone entered me for the BBC New Comedian of the Year, and I won it in Edinburgh in 2001, and then just carried on.
Wow. That is mental.
But my big break was... I was doing this show for Channel 4 called The Big Gay Computer. I was in this computer cardboard box. I mean, it would never be on the telly. This is how things have changed. You can't tell anyone. There'd be a celebrity guest there and someone, and they'd go, Doilies. I'd go, gay, like this. It's nowhere. Beer mat, no. It's just like this.
Shut up.
That is gay. Like that. And I came out and I was like this. This show is rubbish. Is this what I'm reduced to? Big glittery pink box with me, like really cramped. Just
that's your training from the hairdressers with Caroline.
Yes,
just shouting, just judging things.
And then I came out and I was like, oh God. And I checked my phone. It's my agent. Jonathan Ross, when his chat show on BBC One, that the warm-up man is ill. Can you step in for him? We need you there in 45 minutes. So I ran there and I did it, and it went so well. And he went, can I be your regular warm-up man?
Wow.
So there, I mean, you're talking David Bowie, Angelina Jolie, Brad Pitt, Jane Fonda, Paul Newman, Janet Jackson, all these people, iconic people there. On a Thursday, I was just doing it, and then someone spotted me, then I got Friday Night Project, Chatty Man, blah blah blah, the rest.
Oh my God.
So I mean, that is very condensed. I mean, there weren't all bloody up, real shitty moments as well, but that's how it sort of happened. I've been in the right place at the right time a few times, so I'm under a lucky star, I think.
Out of all of the stand-up comedy and the sort of like TV stuff you've done, what would you say you enjoy doing the most?
I love me stand-up. I love it. No shit, just get out there and do it.
Do you not get worried like before you go on these days anymore? I guess you're sort of established now, so you sort of...
I've got my audience that come now. I mean, it was never like this. I mean, I used to get some right shit on stage, really horrible shit, in the early days. But
what do people say? Are they fully just like, that's a shit joke?
Come on, let's relive this
No,
trauma.
thanks,
What do they say to you?
Spat over that.
That's what he's
I
done.
don't know what your shit. You get homophobic shit as well.
Really?
Your shit.
Oh my god.
What would you have said? Let's throw some more out there.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a list.
Marmite minor. Bummer.
Oh my god, that is just mental. See, I don't think I could recover if. But again, though, I mean,
I did one in Maidstone and they threw a blow-up doll on the stage.
Oh no.
I guess you can just
you work
use
that
that,
into your
though,
routine?
can't you?
Yeah, well, I saw that at dance. It was such an awful gig. I started dancing with it because they weren't even laughing at it. I mean, it was just awful. And then I rang my agent next day and I was a bit, well, someone threw a fucking blow-up doll on the stage. He said, was it with a hen party? Like, no, it came by itself.
Oh my gosh, that is just so mental. Like, do you remember? I mean, so from your perspective, then, what was the moment where you were like, "Oh my gosh, I've actually kind of made it. Like, this is like this is big now."
Yeah, because we were talking on something else we were doing, weren't we? About
Yeah.
fame's a bit like BO. You don't realise you've got it. Everyone else does, and then it just happens. But the one thing for me was there used to be a magazine called Q Awards. You know, Q? It's a bit before your time. But I was asked to host it with my co-host Justin Lee Collins, and Paul McCartney was there, and he went, Alan. Got the 2 thumbs up from Paul McCartney.
Wow.
And that's when I was like, oh...
Yeah.
Maybe I am. Maybe people do know who I am.
That is
when
mental.
someone like that. I mean, you have people, I'm sure,
Yeah.
coming up to you now. And
Yeah.
But I feel like it's because artists, obviously on social media, we get like if we get like a follow of someone and we're like, oh, we know that they know us. I guess if it's just sort of built up over time and then it's suddenly like, oh, Paul McCartney knows me. That's a bit.
That's
Yeah.
mental.
Yeah.
Back then, you didn't have Twitter or anything like that. You just did your show. You didn't even know the ratings. I
Yeah.
didn't know what.
Really?
Yeah, and I don't really read the reviews because
Yeah.
it'll get you in a bad mood. But I mean, I didn't know, and then I just turn up there, and then.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
no,
kind
it
of
is.
is.
And there was a really weird thing where my dad was a football manager, and Elton John, when he was chairman of Watford, bought one of my dad's players. And so one of the first ever gigs I did a gay rights night with Elton John. Then I was right down at the bottom of the bill at the Royal Albert Hall, and then he's singing Saturday, and he says, "Come on, everyone!" Everyone in the wings came and danced around the piano,
Wow.
and he went to me, "Alan, how's your dance?" And he's like, "Yeah, still at Northampton.
just mid-song.
Saturday."
my
And I'm just chatting with Elton John.
That is mental. So
Dad, all right? Yeah, Saturday.
even as a fully like distinguished adult, then your dad was still playing a big role as he does in the show.
I
That is
know.
mental.
I know.
That's funny.
Oh my
Where was
god.
that? I mean, Dad wouldn't have been Northampton because he was gone, but it was just very surreal.
Yeah.
At the Albert
Yeah.
Hall, Elton John chatting to me
Jesus
mid.
Christ.
Yeah.
What the hell? I mean, so it sounds like
At
you
least
had
he
a
did
very...
it as an upbeat song, you know. Kind of, it seemed to me, how's Graham? Live your life. Make sure it's Saturday.
I prefer that to. I think you should do it again.
Yeah.
You should do his.
Goodbye,
Oh wait, he's on his
Northampton's
last tour
Rose.
now, isn't he?
What?
Elton. He's on his last tour now.
He's been on
I
his
know.
last tour for years.
I know, but you get milk it for all you can.
Come on,
Right,
he's,
yeah.
yeah.
Cher's done about 10 farewell tours, and I will never judge you for it. It's all right. Yeah. But it sounds like then you had a very interesting teenagehood. I mean, is there talks about maybe a season 2? Would you want to do something
I'd
like
love
that?
a season 2. Love a season. There's so many more. I think stories to tell and everything. So I mean, listen, I've got to see what the ratings are. I mean, I'm getting really good vibes from
Yeah.
it. The reviews have been great. You just don't know, do you? But I mean, I'd love to do it again.
Yeah, I'd love it as well. Everybody watch it now. Now.
I'm going to be
Alright.
intermittent fasting. Imagine how skinny I'm going to be.
Oh.
Don't even recognise you in season 2.
Is that a goalpost? Oh no, it's Alan. That goalpost got glasses.
So you've been obviously in the industry for,
Oh,
for
yes,
years, and
darling.
you're so incredibly old. It's like, wow,
I
oh my
know,
gosh.
I know.
It's a shock that you even. I mean, you have your person that props you up, don't you? They're
Yeah,
offset right
carer,
now.
carer.
Yeah, it's all right. End of life care.
We're off to Dignitas after this. I just want to end it.
No, but you seem to have so many friends in the industry. Like, who would you say are like the top 3 people that, like,
Top 3 people, full stop.
Yeah,
The
ever.
best
Top 3 people.
top 3 friends that you actually spend time with, like,
I don't
personally?
have any friends.
What about Amanda then? You do a lot with her, don't you?
Bitch. I love Amanda.
I've heard that she's really lovely.
She's so sweet and so thoughtful, and she just checks in on you.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Just checks hello, and then she's just really nice. She really cares.
Oh, good, because it must
But
be
I
rare.
don't know how. But one thing I will say about her is, I don't know how she does it. We filmed this show in Italy. I think she must have like a piece of string on her coat that she just pulls and then it's whipped off and she's got a bikini on. I mean, because she looks...
is stunning.
Her body is sensational.
Like, honestly, I would say that... I mean, people post pictures of, like, pop stars and everything. I'm going to be posting pictures of Amanda Holden. She looks incredible.
But she will be in a lovely dress, hat, coat. I turn around for 1 minute, I come back, she's on the back of a tuk-tuk in a white tuk-tuk. I'm like, how is it? What is going on?
Oh my gosh.
It's like quick change.
Have you seen that video of it? It was probably you must have been there, because it's while she's in Italy and she's talking about lemons.
I filmed that.
Did
You
you?
filmed
Patty
it?
Pink. Patty Pink.
That went really big.
That is one of the most high camp videos I've ever seen.
It's a parody of that Patty.
I know, but nobody knew.
No one knew.
Nobody knew.
Everybody was
So I
like, what's
watched
going on
it.
with Amanda?
Yeah.
I introduced her to Patty. What's that Patty Pink cake, isn't it? Patty
Yeah.
Pink, something like that.
Yeah.
So we've got to watch this woman every morning. She gets up, good eye. I'm wearing a jumper and some trousers. And I'm off to get a cappuccino. Bye. And it's
All I
like
saw of it.
hypnotically like...
Yeah.
I was like, Amanda, she's wearing a cardigan today. She's like, oh, quick, I'll put it on. She went, oh, can we do it? And then she did, hello, good eye. I'm Amanda. I'm wearing a scarf with some lemons on. Wear some shoes. And then it went viral.
It was
Amanda's having a
incredible.
breakdown. Amanda takes the piss out of Victoria Beckham. I'm like, no, it's Patty Pink cake. Patty Pink cake. I felt sorry because it was so funny. It was just like, what's she doing? But it just looked like, and I'm filming it going, oh, this is going to, everyone's going to think you're hysterical,
I
Amanda.
didn't even know it was a parody. I'll be completely honest, because all I saw of it was the quote tweets of people being like, what's happened to
I
Amanda?
only knew it when I
Someone
actually looked
section
into it.
Amanda. Amanda was just...
It was the funniest thing. When I saw it for the first time, I shouted my boyfriend. I was like, Amanda Holden's on drugs. You need to go and see this. I was like, somebody's allowed her to post this video on the internet.
I know, I
It's
filmed
so
it.
funny that you filmed it.
I went, oh, this is going to,
You're partly
everyone's going to be
blame.
pissing themselves laughing, and I'm going through the comments. Is she all right? Is she on drugs? She needs to be sectioned. I'm like, oh, Amanda. don't use me
What did
as your
she say
content.
about it? What was her response to it all?
Well, she just thought it was funny and stuff. I mean, she just pissed off that no one got it and thought,
Yeah.
you know...
It is-
surely people, why would she put that up?
Exactly.
You know,
That's what I was thinking. I was like, what is happening right now? Like, is she under ransom? Like, it looked like she was being like held captive.
Did have those hostage video kind of vibes.
Yeah.
But Patty's like that in her hall, isn't it?
Oh my
She's like,
gosh.
good eye.